What you talking about now, Scene? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. Sacral Chakra governs emotions, feelings, and is blocked by guilt. You know how many emotions are triggered when you're feeling guilty for something? You know how many emotions are not triggered when you're not feeling guilty for shit? But, you know, the things that make us feel guilty the most, you know what I mean, seem to send us down into the emotional state of pain. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you feel guilty for something, you know, what ultimately evolves from the guilt that you have? You feel what I mean? So it's like you start to operate from the emotion of pain, therefore your feelings start to be negative. You feel me? Depression, sadness, anger, rage, you know what I mean? Those things come from guilt. You know, when we look at anger and rage, it's like, how can that be connected to guilt? When you look at anger and rage, when you are forced, it's kind of like this, when you accept the guilt, the things that make you feel guilty. So when you accept those, that's when you get the sad depressions and all of those shit. But then when you not, and you like, yo, I'm not taking this on, I'm gonna be, you know, but you have not made peace with that. So you still feel guilty on the inside, but when somebody points it out, you attack them. That's where you get your aggressions, your rages, your angers and shit, because it's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I'm gonna fight that. I'm gonna go against it. But, you know, the contentment of understanding that guilt is when none of that shit can stir an emotion in at all. I mean, stir a feeling up at all. You feel what I'm saying? And lead you into that pain. Because it's like, if somebody's trying to make you feel guilty for something, and you just like, yo, fuck it. You know? This metaphor is like, I seen this on the first 48, and this shit was so raw because it applied to guilt. Like, you know what I'm saying? It applied to guilt. You know what I'm saying? The boy was like, the cops got us, look, we already got you on this, your man already testified, you're already this, we know you're guilty, just say it. And dude said, he looked at him and said, hey look, if y'all already got all that shit, what do I gotta confess for? You feel me? And that was like, he was like, yo, that guilt ain't in this, he kind of did this shit, but he had a lawyer, and because of what he said, they had to let him go. But the point of the matter was that, you know what I mean, when you take that shit on, when you take that guilt on, you know what I mean, it controls you and it consumes you. So the very people that they do let that shit does work on, we already got this, that, and the third, they sing like canaries. You feel me? Because that guilt eats them up, because that is a part of that emotional state. It's either going to bring you joy or pain. You feel what I'm saying? So when you accept that guilt, or when you accept whatever it is, will it bring you? Most guilt doesn't bring you joy. You feel me? It don't bring you joy. And because it doesn't bring you joy, you fight it. You got to fight against it. So it's like that goes into, you know what I'm saying, understanding that sacral energy. You feel me? When your thoughts are fueled from the sacral energy and you haven't mastered that energy center, you feel what I'm saying? It's going to fuck you up, and you'll be locked into a realm of emotion, a realm of negative emotion for the most part. You know, because like I said, it comes down to pain and joy. And that's where the duality comes in, and the fucked up part comes in, because a lot of our lives are set up around finding joy in pain. You feel me? Finding joy in pain and then putting pain in joy. You feel what I'm saying? You know how many people fuck up relationships because it's too joyous and it's going too good because they're used to pain? That's mind-boggling. That shit makes no sense. I've done it myself in the past. You know, I've had it done to me in the past. It's like, you know, everything's going good. Let's argue. Everything's going good. Something must not be right. This person got to have something. Like, no, like everything could be perfectly fine because you're operating from joy. The emotional state in which your relationship is built is joy. But when the emotional state in which your relationship is built is pain, if you don't feel pain, you don't feel love. Pain is love shit. That's that bullshit that rooted into that. You feel what I'm saying? It rooted in that shit. So let's look at pains, and then, you know, like I said, finding joy in the pain is not the same as having joy. Like make that shit clear. Just like putting joy, like just putting pain in joy is not the same as being painful. You feel what I'm saying? There's people that Putting pain and joy is self-sabotage, or sabotage as a whole. You feel me? When motherfuckers cannot be in a joyous state and they gotta bring your rain on your parade, that's some fucked up shit, you know? Like, as an entrepreneur, like, when I you know what I mean? When I made the moves that I was making, I would be excited and tell motherfuckers, must be nice. You ain't about to put no pain in my joy. Fuck you, shit. That's how that shit play out, though. You feel me? Motherfuckers put the pain in your joy. But then we find joy in pain. So our relationships a lot of time are built off trauma.